I guess we'll start with offensive player of the year. Who do you have, Grant, for the offensive player of the year?
An offensive line is allowed.
Oh yeah, whatever offensive position.
It's not Trent Williams. I'm not going to say Trent Williams.
No, but I don't want us all to say the same thing.
I'll even count special teams and offense. So if you want to go Robbie Gould or Mitch Wishnowsky, go ahead.
Okay, look, I'm not going to poo-poo the Trent Williams pick because one of you are going to take him, and it's a fair pick because he actually is probably the best player on the offense. I'm going to say he hasn't had the best season, though. Who has had the best season on the offense, been the most consistent?
Brandon Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk. It's Brandon Ayuk. He may not be the best player on the offense, but when he's been healthy, he's been a baller. And really, he probably should have better numbers than he has right now. He's playing on an offense that doesn't go down the field. Yeah. And when you watch the tape, Jason, you guys watch. I mean, he's consistently open down the field and not getting the ball. It's Ayuk.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, that's who. I mean, it would have been across the board, like for me, Andrew.
I'm gonna go. I know my pick. He's not necessarily on the field a lot right now because of injuries. I'm gonna go Raheem Mostert because the offense looks a lot different when he's not there.
Fair enough.
I think Kittle's the best overall player on the offense as a whole football player, but Mostert's the engine. I think Mostert. Just something about him, just the idea of him, how explosive he can be. I'm going to go. I know he hasn't played in a lot of games this year, but just seeing how different the offense is, I'm going to go Mostert.
He's still their leading rusher. Am I wrong? I think he's still their leading rusher.
I will confirm that. Let's find out.
Here's the stat. The only person that has more yards on the 49ers, total yards, than Frank Gore is Raheem Mostert with 507, and Frank Gore has 505. There you go.
This year. Oh, no.
This year for the New York Jets. This year for the New York Jets. Muhammad said, Chris, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I swear, don't even start. Muhammad said deserves an honorable mention for his one catch.
Yes, Raheem Mostert still leaves the team in rushing.
Yep. 49ers legend, Muhammad Sanu, who will be playing tomorrow at 12:30 for the Lions.
He had a better Niners career than AJ Jenkins.
He did. He's got one.
He got one.
The guy that, you know what? Now that you guys have said who you said, and I think it's because he's not there, I'm going to say this, but I think it's Deebo Samuel, right? So it's weird when Deebo's there. All these throws behind the line are there. They're they're available, and then it's like when he's not there, it's just like, yeah, we're not using that at all with anybody. Like it's just those plays are only for him. And we're just going to do other things and not do that. So, in the interest of, switching it up so we'd all have three different ones, it's got to be Deebo Samuel, I think. And I think that's the one that the quarterbacks like the most because he's so good on those underneath routes and those quick Texas routes and things like that. So, yeah, I would say Deebo.
It definitely isn't George Kittle because even when he was healthy, he had quite an underwhelming for his standard season. And again, it wasn't necessarily his fault.
No.
But
he's playing through a lot, man. I mean, I almost low key just want him to just take care of the shoulder, take care of the leg, get ready for next year.
Get 3 surgeries and come back next year. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.